Welcome back. For those who are new here, my name is Emily Moore. I am a registered dietitian and a run and strength coach, and I'm so glad you're here today. Today, we are going to talk about something very common that's on the top of mind for a lot of people, especially because we're in the holiday season. Today, we're going to talk about how to stop feeling guilty for eating during the holidays so that you can truly enjoy and be present this holiday season. I want to tell you that you're not alone if you feel stressed out by food or feel guilty after eating certain foods this year. We're surrounded by yummy, delicious, traditional foods, and this can be a hard time for many. As a coach who has coached hundreds of runners at this point, I will tell you that a lot of people struggle with their mindset and their relationship with food and their body this time of year. But today, I'm hoping to give you some perspective and maybe a bit of a different perspective, some reassurance and some practical tips so that you can navigate your holiday season with confidence and feel less stressed about food this year. The first thing I want to cover today is food is fuel, yes, but it's so much more than that. It's emotion, it's connection, it's celebration. I mean, if you think about it, Christmas, how do many people celebrate Christmas? With Christmas cookies, right? Like we get together with our family, we make and decorate Christmas cookies, we do and go to Christmas exchanges, we celebrate Valentine's Day with chocolate, we celebrate birthdays with birthday cake. So I want to remind you that yes, food is fuel, but it's celebration, connection, tradition, it's culture, and that's okay. Um, Know too that food is a part of holidays and it's a part of our traditions, but it's not the only part. Why do we go to family gatherings? Why do we go to parties? It's to connect with those that we love. It's to connect with our friends. It's to make new memories. It's to reminisce on old memories. And it's a way that we can celebrate together. So while food might feel like the center of our holidays and traditions, it's a very important part, but it's not the only part. I want you to also think about the holidays as a very small portion of your eating throughout the year, okay? So, one holiday, let's say one day out of 365 days. Think about this, and this is to give you some perspective. If you eat 3 meals a day, which hopefully you are eating 3 meals a day as an active adult, that is 3 meals out of 1,095 meals you'll eat that year, okay? So 3 meals out of 1,095 meals is not a big deal. It's not going to make or break your nutrition. It's not going to make or break your health, your running, your performance goals. Okay, so that is a new perspective that I want you to think about. So, with that in mind, let's cover some practical holiday eating tips so that you have some action steps and some things to think about as you gear up for your holiday parties and your events. Tip number one, eat 3 meals a day and eat your typical snacks. This includes the day of your event or the day of your gathering. Please do not skip meals. Many people will not eat a normal day, not eat their 3 meals and typical snacks during a day to save up calories for later on. But let me tell you, friend, that backfires every single time. That is really the result of that could be basically starving your body all day long. And then finally, when you get to this party, no wonder why you can't stay away from the cheese board. No wonder why you've had 10 cookies. No wonder why you eat and eat and eat until you're so stuffed to the brim, you need to like unzipper your pants or you feel super uncomfortable. Like when we starve ourselves during the day, it causes us to overeat later on to catch up. Our bodies don't like not being fed. It's regular meals and regular snacks. So please, please, let's say you have a, like this weekend, for example, I have a friend's Christmas party. It starts at 6:30. Please eat your meals throughout the day. I will, sure enough, eat my breakfast. I'll eat my lunch. I'll eat my snack. And then I'm probably going to have my dinner there. So I am honestly getting my 3 meals a day in, my typical one snack that I have in the afternoon. And this is some advice that I think you should think about and put into place as well. So don't skip meals. Please feed your body even on days that you have an event or gathering. Tip number two, drop the all or nothing mentality. A lot of us struggle. A lot of us are in this all or nothing mentality. I used to really struggle with the all or nothing mentality too. The all or nothing mentality sounds like when you're all in. Let's say you're like, okay, I vow to myself, I'm going to eat healthy and I'm not going to eat anything on the bad or no foods list, the naughty foods list. So I'm only going to eat healthy this week and like, here we go. So you're all like gung ho and you're all ready to go. However, a few days later, after your healthy eating streak, you're craving a cookie. So you might have a cookie, but then at that point, I'm gonna guess you can't just have one cookie because you've been restricting them, and this is how our bodies work. We want all the cookies. So maybe we eat like 5 cookies instead of one. And then we think to ourselves, well, I ruined the streak, or I had a food on my bad foods list and now it doesn't matter. And now all the healthy eating goes out the window. And now all you want to eat are the quote unquote bad foods, right? That's how the all or nothing mentality sounds. The first step in getting rid of this mentality, and this can be hard for some, but I am telling you, it makes such a difference in your mindset and how you view food. Stop labeling food as good foods and bad foods. The second thing is to focus on optimizing your nutrition and not restricting it, okay? Focusing on optimizing your nutrition means you're looking at your nutrition and your meals and your snacks, and you are looking to add nutrients, not restrict foods, not take foods away, but you're not in that restrictive mindset anymore. You're shifting to that optimization, addition mindset when it comes to your eating. So, an example of this could be you look at your breakfast and you're like, oh my gosh, like, let me try to optimize this plate so I can eat a balanced plate. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing protein. I really don't have a good source of protein at breakfast. Let me add a protein-rich food. Or magnesium is an important electrolyte for runners. So maybe you're focusing on adding more magnesium-rich foods to your meals and snacks throughout the day. So that addition mindset can be really, really powerful. And this is a big one here. Stop aiming for perfection with your eating. There is no such thing as perfect eating. And I always tell people this. If you're aiming for perfect with your nutrition, you will fail every single time because there's no such thing as perfect eating, right? So instead of like trying to make everything perfect with your eating, focus on finding your balance of nutrient-dense foods and foods for the soul. An example of a food for the soul for me, and I've probably said this in other videos, is ice cream. I love ice cream. I have learned that when I want ice cream, I have ice cream because if I restrict it, it's not good and I end up binging ice cream, 4 days later or whatever. So I find a way to get a lot of nutrient-dense foods on my plate at meals and snacks, but I also incorporate some foods for the soul as well, like my ice cream. Or like yesterday, I had a big salad that had a lot of good nutrient-dense foods in it, some complex carbs in it, some protein, and I had a few Pringles on the side, okay? So stop focusing on perfection. Start focusing on finding your balance. Tip number 3, and I sort of touched upon this earlier, but zoom out and look at the bigger picture, okay? One day of eating, one or a few family gatherings, or a few holiday events that is a few hours. In the grand scheme of things, your eating in one day or at one family event or a few events is incredibly small. It's not going to make or break your nutrition. It's not going to make or break your goals. So sure, you can focus when you're at a party, when you're at a gathering, when you're at an event, you can definitely focus on building a balanced meal if you can. If you have all the parts available to you, you can focus on like building a balanced snack. But know that you don't have to get it perfect, right? Know that some things are just out of our control. Sometimes there are no veggies. Sometimes like there isn't as much protein as we would have hoped, and that's okay. It's just one day, it's one event, and it's going to be okay in the grand scheme of things in a full year of eating. Last but not least, after you have a holiday event or after the holiday goes by, resume your typical eating the day after without any extremes. The day after a holiday is not the time to detox. It's not the time to diet. It's not the time to restrict your eating. Please do not punish yourself with exercise or extra exercise. Please do not cut out carbs. Please do not skip meals. The body doesn't like any of those things, and all of those things are going to backfire in a big way. If not that day, then later on. Even if you wake up feeling a bit guilty for eating more than usual or eating richer foods than you normally would, remember that your body still needs fuel the day after. Your body needs that consistency and your body needs kindness. Like, can we give ourselves some grace? Can we be kind to our body? So, resume your typical eating the day after. Look at it as just another day. And if you feel a little bit bloated, if you don't feel like that great in your skin, it's okay. With by resuming your typical eating, eating your 3 meals a day, having some snacks if you normally would, just resuming your typical exercise routine, drinking water, sleeping well, like all those things are going to make you feel better in your skin as the days go on. So don't do anything extreme here, please. So, I hope this was helpful today. Let me know if you apply and use any of these tips. You deserve to enjoy the holidays without feeling guilty for your eating, without stress, without food or body guilt, or obsession. You deserve both nourishment and joy this holiday season, and I hope that you find both. I wish you the best this holiday season. Please don't forget to hit subscribe for more nutrition and training tips.